We're doing it live. Ranking burgers. Let's be professional here. What is this? Bag in the shot? Really? Are you a freshman?
I can't even see it in the shot.
I'll still just move it over a little bit here. We're professionals. Maybe like right here, maybe. I've never done this before. I'm kind of nervous. I'm a little nervous. This is the criteria for the burger rating. All right, first bit of criteria, presentation. How does that burger look? Does it look good? Criteria number 2, taste. Pretty self-explanatory. If you don't get it, get out. Pizzazz. It's a fun word I like to use for creativity. Price. Pretty self-explanatory. If you don't get it, get out. Vibes. How was the location? Was it fun? Did it have nice decor? Were the workers friendly? First burger, Anchor Bar and Grill burger. Starting with presentation, I wouldn't say it was the most beautiful looking burger, but I think that's kind of part of the rustic boat-like charm of Anchor Bar and Grill. I'll give it a 6. As for taste,
that's a nice burger.
That was a good burger. I would give it a 9. As for pizzazz, nothing really jumped out at me, so I'm going to give it that's a 5. If you couldn't tell, it's a 5. That didn't make it better. All right, as for price, this is the cheapest burger I've ever bought in my entire life. Well, I didn't buy it. Pat bought it. But as for price, 10. That is pretty great. Now for vibes. If you ever want to feel like a sailor on a boat, on a journey to a faraway land, go to Anchor Bar and Grill. 10. After taking a brief moment of pause to do math, which I don't do, had that guy do it, it's an 8 out of 10. Second burger. You understand this stuff now, right? Presentation, taste, pizzazz, price, vibes. You get it now, right? Second place I went to, 7 West. As for presentation, I would have to say, look at this picture right here. Looks pretty nice, right? Burger was nice and pretty. Wow. For the number I would associate with that pretty burger, I would have to say 7. For the taste, I would probably have to give it, it had a lot going on. Like I said in the presentation, you see this picture again as for reference. A lot going on. A lot of things happening in my mouth. And I'm one for a simple burger. I would have to give it a 7. A 7. Now, a lot of things on that burger. I'm pretty sure there was cheese curd, burger. So as for pizzazz, I would give it an 8. Let's get down to the brass tacks of it all. The price. This burger was kind of expensive for me. It was $14, and I made it more expensive by adding tater tots with Parmesan on them. So it rounded out to about $20 for the full meal. So I'm going to give it a 6. This marker does not work anymore.
Oh!
We're changing to blue now. 6. Hold on. Point. Hold on. 7. 6, 7. But realistically, it's just 6. But for vibes, this place was hustling and bustling, full of people, and just a general good atmosphere. So I'll give it a 7. 6, 7. All right, you can leave now. Go on. Do you have the numbers? Okay, what are they? 7? 7 out of 10. Okay, see you for the next burger.
First bite?
Brick oven Gwitty. Am I doing it right, Dad?
That's good.
Next burger. Brick oven Grilly? I don't know why they put the E at the end there. That's how they spell it. You know, when you're looking for something to eat and you don't have that much time and you're running between classes and you need sustenance, you need food to survive, to get through the rest of the day. Where do you go? You know where I go? The Brick Oven Grill. A lot of good things. A lot of good things to say about this place. Presentation, it's pretty standard. Give it a 5. 5 is, you know, the middle of the road. Nothing too special, nothing too awful about it either. As for taste, they make it in a quick enough fashion so you can get it in between classes. So they don't have a lot of time to add the pizzazz to it. It's another 5. And like I just said, pizzazz, it's nothing too special. It's not beautiful. It's simply food. Another 5. That is a 5, by the way. That sometimes I have difficulties. But this is where this burger really knocks all the other burgers on their behind. Get it? See what I did there? Behind. Go Yellow Jackets! The price. I didn't even have to pay for this burger. The guy behind the camera did. He used his jacket points. That's a really good angle of yourself, buddy. Back here. I'm the star. The price? 9 out of 10. It's a pretty decently priced burger. Now vibes. What is vibes, really? Vibes can be moments shared with family, with friends, with other students, peer-to-peer experiences. What other place has vibes like that other than UWS? Vibes? 10 out of 10. You can eat with your friends. You can eat with your colleagues, your professors. You can really make a connection. All right, Patrick, go on. I want the numbers. Turn the camera off. Get the calculator. The numbers, they don't lie. Pat, what were the numbers again? 6.8. But if I was a cool kid...
You're not spinning a 6-7.
No, it's a 6.8. All right.
Out of 10?
I'll see you at the next burger.
Thank you. Oh, take me through that.
Whoa. First reaction. Light work. No reaction. Oh. You're still here. Oh yeah, you're right. There is one more burger left. Uh-huh. And what other burger would that be? But a burger from whose Bar and Grill? Anybody knows whose Bar and Grill this is? I don't. I didn't meet the guy yet. Maybe the guy who was serving us did own the bar. I don't know whose Bar and Grill it is, but that's the name. Don't yell at me. You should be very familiar with what presentation, taste, pizzazz, price, and vibes mean. The criteria for presentation. Look at this beautiful photo of that beautiful burger. Wow. If I was a betting man and a scholar, I would say that it was a 8. Now for taste. This was one of the most delicate, juicy, cheesy, buttery burgers I've ever had. I would argue best burger I've had in the last 10 years. Look closely. Just kidding. That's a 10. As for pizzazz, nothing was too special per se, but peaceful, easygoing, simple establishment. I would have to give it an 8. I know my criteria for pizzazz was creativity, but sometimes the most creative thing you can do is be simple. Get down to what it really means to be a burger in a bar and grill. For price, I would have paid $1 million. I would have given my kidney. I would have given them my firstborn son for just one bite of this burger. Price, 9 out of 10. Now vibes. As I was saying before, in pizzazz. The vibes were immaculate. Simple, breathtaking, quiet, tranquil even. The vibes, 9 out of 10. Thank you for joining me on this burger journey. Oh, you caught me again. I told you to go away and you came back. Let me take this sip of water. I still haven't figured out whose bar and grill it is, but I will. Number man, tell me the number again. The number is 8.8. Burger time! Yes, I am. Okay, here we are. We meet again. Look at us. Time for the final ranking. 7 West, Brick Oven Grilly, and Who's Bar and Grill, and Anchor Bar and Grill. Look at this. First one up on the docket, 7 West. In the grand scheme of the entire tier list, it wasn't a perfect burger. So, I would have to say it goes in A. Next burger, the Brick Oven Grill. Nothing bad, nothing too wonderful about it either. Have to go top of C. C's get degrees. Where else would you get a degree other than UWS at the Brick Oven Grill? All right, the last 2 places to be tier listed. Anchor Bar and Grill and who's Bar and Grill? Whoa, boom! Oh, boom! Look at that. Double S tier, 2 fantastic burgers, 2 fantastic establishments. I like both these burgers. I plan on going back to both these places pretty soon here. Come over here. Let me play this burger review out with a little bit of a ditty. Not that ditty. Hey, if you stayed to the end of the video, that means you care. And if you care just a little bit more, go to the website, uws/promethean.com, to find all of our social media links. Also, hit the like, hit subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. And you will be alerted to our future Ghost Hunt TV exclusive video, spooky, scary, and our November edition for our Promethean newscast. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.